80 countries, 24 hours, one party. This is the Global Party. The Global Party presents a unique opportunity to bring together thousands of the world's most influential people, premium brands and luxury venues. It also presents an opportunity to support up to 12 benefiting charities, from kids charities to conservation charities. Now, with 80 countries involved in the Global Party, one of those is Washington, D.C. Chris, you've come over from Washington today. You're representing which nightclub?
In Washington, D.C. in the United States, Lima Lounge and Lima Restaurant on K Street Northwest.
In Washington, D.C. now, that's obviously where Barack Obama is. Has the president popped into your nightclub, or...?
We've had some success with higher-ups in politics in D.C., certainly, both in our restaurant and in our evening events.
So some of these elite people, some of the 80,000 people that are going to be going to the various nightclubs around the world, would we expect to see a few of those through your doors?
I think you absolutely can. Certainly the real hub of both government and, to a degree, culture and fashion is certainly underlooked, but because of the amount of wealth and influence that Washington, D.C. has, it's certainly going to be one of the premier venues, certainly in the U.S. and I believe in the world.
To give a bit of history, the Global Party was inspired by Phileas Fogg, the idea of an English gentleman that went around the world in 80 days, a bet that he could do it, and so the Global Party was inspired by him. And so what we have created to date over the last year and a half is we've managed to bring together now 87 of some of the finest locations around the world. We are currently at 87 venues in 71 cities and 40 countries across the world. And the event, as I'm sure you're aware, takes place in exactly 6 months from now, on the 15th and 16th of September.
The Global Party will support up to 12 official benefiting charities, including the Blue Marine Foundation, Centre Bali, Tusk, and Absolute Return for Kids.
For this wonderful event, it's really wonderful for me to be here.
Absolute Return for Kids, or ARC, happens to be one of the charities supported by the co-director of the Global Party, Lord Stanley Fink.
Is here, and our home is actually next door, so this is very familiar territory, and the view is wonderful. Just to say, the Global Party, we are going to name 12 main beneficiary charities, but we have taken the view, because we've had such a level of interest, particularly in London, about the Global Party, that we have donated quite a few tickets to charity auctions already, and they've raised some incredible amounts. So I think we've already given more than £150,000 to charities. Some of them are beneficiary charities, some of them are other charities. I myself have tended to focus on both environmental charities, but particularly charities affecting children through education and health. And the HIV story in Southern Africa strikes a real chord, because ARC, which is a charity I'm proud to be a trustee of, and which is one of the other beneficiaries, has done a lot of work historically in Africa addressing the problems of HIV and orphans.
So every day in Lesotho, and this is just one country that we operate in, more than 100 children have their young lives shattered by the death of a parent. Children are traumatized, they're rendered desperate, lonely and sad. Their confidence, security and sense of place, which every child across the globe should take for granted, is utterly shattered. These guys have put together this incredible, inspirational party, the Global Party, and we, as a charity, are just so delighted to be part of it.
Welcome back to London Weekly TV here in Marbella on the south coast of Spain. It's night time and we're about to go and experience a taste of what guests can expect at the Global Party in September.
thing to my guy. Just chill out, man. Sit down and listen. When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, something strange without a warning, love, is heavy on my mind. When I look at you, and the world is alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day.
And I'm right now, I'm with Andrea. Is that the right way to pronounce it?
Yes, very right. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad. How are you doing?
Very fine. We're having a nice night, enjoying the music of house.
Are you into your house music, are you?
Yes, a lot. We love house. Western club, so we come from London. House is the beat to hear.
And is this the kind of music we're going to expect to hear at all the venues across the globe that are involved in the global party?
Well, let's say every venue is free to choose the music they like, but we love to hear this beat on the night.
And where are you going to be for the global party? Which country you think you're going to be in?
That's a secret I won't reveal.
Right now I'm with Alexander. Good evening, Alexander.
Good evening.
And how are you enjoying the night so far?
Great. I think it will be better in a couple of minutes, but it's great.
We're just getting warmed up.
Exactly.
Now you're running one of the venues in Austria, I believe. What's the name of the venue?
Our club's called Take 5, Club Take 5 in Kitzbühel in Salzburg.
And what kind of music will be featuring on the big night?
Usually we play house music, but rather the old school house music.
Excellent. Is that something you're into a lot as well, or
Pardon me?
is house music a preference for you as well? Or?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I love house music.
We're here from Rome.
From Rome, okay. And you're representing one of the venues.
Yeah, we're representing La Maison.
Okay. And is this a taste of what we can expect in Rome as well?
Very much so.
How are you enjoying the night so far?
It's great.
You're behind the organising of Suite, I believe. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've put into tonight's events?
Well, tonight was such a special event. It's our 8th anniversary. We've been open 8 years and we wanted to do something very, very special. So we had a fashion show by Fashion Villa with lots of gorgeous models. We have Josephine Sweet singing because our resident DJ here at Sweet has just released a track. Okay. And so we had the track going on as well. Lots of entertaining, some fire shows, some violinists, you know, the usual. Lots of flowing champagne and lots of lovely sushi tea.
Welcome once again to the London Weekly TV. As you can see behind me, it is sunrise, which signals the end of the party that we experienced here last night, which was a taster of things to come when September arrives, and the big day, the 24 hours where the global party will take place across 80 different countries across the globe. If you're lucky enough to be at one of those venues, then you are going to be in for a real treat. Remember, you can check out information on the Global Party by going to www.theglobalparty.com, and of course visiting the London Weekly at any time 24/7 at www.thelondonweekly.co.uk. This is Angus Auden in Marbella on the Costa del Sol, signing out.